A winning edition of Bucks Live is presented by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin, and you are looking live inside Scotiabank Arena. The fun continues. It's game one of the World Series, about 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers here in Canada, away from us here inside Scotiabank Arena. You can see Blue Jays hats are on, but some unhappy Raptors fans after the Bucks come in and spoil the home opener. As Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way for these Bucks, 31 points, 20 rebounds, 7 assists. A complete team effort in a wild game between these two teams. Stephen Watson, the 5-time All-Star, Marcus Johnson here with you on Bucks Live. And Marcus, you just heard from Cole Anthony moments ago. I mean, 19 lead changes, 14 ties, incredible intensity inside this building.
Game two, was it like playoff type intensity? Maybe not, but close to it. I mean, but the main thing is that we talked about it during the broadcast, Lisa and I. This is going to be about mental toughness. Which team blinked first? They took like 46 and a half minutes, but finally the Raptors kind of blinked, let down a bit. Some missed free throws, some turnovers. The Bucks kept forcing the issue and came out with the W. Very, very impressive win for the Milwaukee Bucks against a really, really tough-minded Toronto Raptor foe.
Yeah, it's a Bucks team that won in a different way here tonight, but no surprise, it was Giannis leading the way for the Bucks, 31 points. What do you make of three-point Giannis? He's brought it back this year early on in the season.
Well, we talked about it as the Blue Jays must have done something positive. We talked about Giannis increasing his volume of three-point shooting. I mean, 0.9 three-point attempts per game last year. I'd like to see that number go up to 3 or 4 three-point attempts a game this year. Knock down the long-distance ball in a great clutch situation tonight. So he's been working on it. He can shoot it. My thing, Stephen, is let Giannis be Giannis. If he wants to shoot more, allow him to shoot more, because that's going to facilitate him in other areas of the game and make it even more unstoppable.
I mentioned the Bucks winning in different ways. Their opener, 9 different guys scoring 9 points. Tonight, it was about this backcourt duo. It's Armard's big money moment. Ryan Rollins, Cole Anthony combining for 36 points. Let's start with Cole Anthony, Marcus. 9 for 14 from the floor, coming off the bench. He finished this game, and he earned those minutes.
Well, I mean, from Archbishop Malloy High School in Queens, New York, he broke out all the old school finishes around the rim, showed the great athleticism. Remember, he was a slam dunk contestant, so that gives you an idea just how athletic he can be. And just the reverses, the mid-range floaters, all that good stuff that he took to the Toronto Raptors came right at the right time. I mean, with no Kevin Porter Jr., you needed someone to step up to not only run the offense, but also contribute in terms of getting key buckets down the stretch. And that's what he did, man. And then chasing down loose balls, keeping the ball alive after missed shots for the Bucks. He did pretty much everything, along with playing really, really solid point-of-attack defense.
Yeah, he's going to play with intensity. He has to stay out of foul trouble. He was able to do that tonight. That was something he said before the game he was really focused on. Ryan Rollins getting the start in place of the injured Kevin Porter Jr., and he had himself a great game as well, Marcus. 13 points, a season high for him through 2 games. It's his 20th regular season start, and the Bucks are now 15-5 when Rollins starts.
Well, and that says something. I mean, he's a very, very capable basketball player. That two-handed finish after the full court torch was spectacular. And the one thing he's doing a much better job of, Stephen, he is finishing off plays around the rim, which means he's in a lot more control, which means the game is slowing down continually for him. He's still a young player, still not a lot of on-court minutes experience, but the more he gets, man, the better he looks.
Yeah, it was an impressive night for Ryan Rollins. I mean, that backcourt duo, clearly the difference in this game down the stretch for the Bucks, who were able to hold off the Raptors and spoil their home opener, but a lot of fans still here waiting to see what the result is of Game 1 of the World Series between the Blue Jays and Dodgers happening right down the street inside the Rogers Center. We have much more to come here on Bucks Live, presented by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. We'll take a look at some of the other key contributors for the Bucks, talk about the rest of this matchup, look ahead to Cleveland as well. The watch party continues here inside Scotiabank Arena. The Bucks taking down the Raptors in their home opener, 122-116. Now all eyes down the street inside the Rogers Center, where the Blue Jays and Dodgers currently battling in Game 1 of the World Series. Doc Rivers now sitting down with the media following the Bucks win.
Listen, I'm not a Dodger fan, by the way. The team that I'm a fan of, we haven't We haven't won in a long time, so yeah.
Did Kyle? Well, an update first on Kyle. Do you
Sprain, not a bad one. Actually tried to do some running, and then they just pulled him out. So probably day to day.
Okay, was that because I know he committed the foul early to sub out? So was that like right there on that?
Yeah, on that play. Yeah.
Cole mentioned Toronto's points in the paint and shoot around. They had 86 last game. He's like, that's a huge number. Today was sort of a seesaw, like really well in the first quarter, not so much in the second.
Yeah.
What did you see when you guys kind of cinched it down?
Well, I thought we stopped turning the ball over. I think we had 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter. So I thought that was number one. I thought our rebounding was exceptional. And then we executed, like we came out of the one timeout and drew up the play with GT getting the 3. So execution, rebounding, taking care of the ball. And then I thought we forced him into some tough shots. We forced turnovers in the fourth quarter instead of us giving turnovers up. And I thought Giannis was spectacular because he was getting pressured all night, and he kind of went in and out of being aggressive and being a point guard. I thought in the fourth, he was basically a facilitator, getting guys shots, and that was terrific.
We obviously talked about point guard before the game. Just Cole, he's got that inside-out pull-up. He's got a couple acrobatic pushes. Yeah. Just what did you think of him?
Cole, it's funny. Today I literally told him, and Rondo's been great with him and Ryan. They've both been. I said, Cole, people think right now you're a guy that just tries to score. And by the end of the year, people are going to be talking about how great of a passer and a point guard you are. And he's showing that. Like his scoring was great, but his passing was phenomenal as well. So he can do these things. And, it's natural for him. He's just never been asked to, and we're asking him to do it, and he's enjoying it.
Conversely, I'd ask about Ryan's aggressiveness. It felt like in that second half, there's just
I told him, just be aggressive, because Ryan, they're pressuring him. He's trying to run the team. And I said, usually when they know you're trying to run the team, so they know you're not going to go anywhere. Instead, just go downhill. Just break it. Go downhill. And I thought he did a great job. Him and Cole, we told them, if they overpressure, attack the basket and make plays. And they both did.
I don't know if 30.
All right, that's head coach Doc Rivers. The Bucks head to Cleveland for the second leg of this 2-game road trip, taking on Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell in a season-opening loss to the Knicks, 31 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists for him. He has 24 points right now at the end of the third quarter against the Nets team. It looks like the Cavs are close to getting back to 1-1 on the season. Marcus, many people believe the Cavs are the team to beat in the East. What are your thoughts?
Well, I looked at their starting lineup. They're starting a rookie, Jalen Tyson out of Cal. They started Sam Merrill in the backcourt. So I know, injuries are a little bit depleted right now. So to me, this is a team the Bucks have got to go in there with no Darius Garland available and really feel like they can come out with a surprise win, just like they did here in Toronto. They play like they played tonight. The coaching staff coaches like it did tonight. Anything can happen. But obviously with Donovan Mitchell and Mobley and Allen and that crew, they're awful tough.
Yeah, Darius Garland starting the year off with an injury. He won't be available on Sunday for the Milwaukee Bucks. And we'll see what this backcourt duo of Rollins and Anthony can do for an encore performance on the road trip. All the fans inside Scotiabank Arena have their eyes on the Rogers Center right now. Tonight, we had our eyes on a 2-0 Milwaukee Bucks team picking up a 122-116 victory over the Toronto Raptors, picking up the first road victory of this season. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on FanDuel Sports Network. Coverage continues on Sunday with Bucks Live beginning at 4:30. Have a good night, everybody.